Hi Capricorn, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your another reading, monthly in-depth reading. So as you know, I'm just gonna start with this reading by getting your vibing with your major energy, and for that I'm gonna be using major arcana, animal spirit, and oracle deck. And after that, we are gonna delve deep into the situation and get to the nuance of this situation by using different kind of tarot deck. And at the end, I'm gonna give you a divinely timely message by using mystical shaman oracle deck. Okay, this is an intuitive free-flowing reading. Please take it as it resonates, and I take jumpers from the deck, so sometimes it takes time. So here we go. Let's see. Capricorn. The moon. I don't know, all of a sudden I heard, oh, that damn moon. Yeah. Maybe many of you do not want to deal with all this deep emotion sometimes. I understand that. Not willing to do that, but at the same we need to do that. It's not that bad. It's actually quite healing and quite interesting if we know how to do it. Okay, let's get another. Now I'm started. I'm gonna get two. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Now get some animal spirit. Okay, Phoenix in reverse. Scorpio, Cancer card. Quite heavy scorpionic energy there with the wheel also. Buffalo, that is earth, your element. Okay, we got dragonfly. Oh, this is my favorite. I love dragonfly. Okay, ear, beautiful. And one more. Give me one more. Lot of. I'm getting quite new energy, shift, new energy. You know, something getting over. Rabbit in reverse. Okay. Now get another oracle deck, then we are going to start with the major energy. Okay, okay, we got from nothing to everything. What did I say? New energy, yeah, new energy, absolutely. Okay, this is going to be so interesting. Let's start. Okay, so Capricorn, you got moon and the wheel. You know, I'm getting that. Yeah, it's like big time, like finally you are making a peace with some kind of emotional turmoil, because you are seeing things much clearly, you know, accepting things much clearly, and it's actually giving you, there is, I'm not getting any kind of sense of sorrow, of letting go or anything. It's actually, I'm getting a lot of enjoyment, I'm getting a lot of fun. They, you know, I heard this word, fun. Lot of fun, like whether you are externally expressing that or not, that's a different thing, but you are emotionally feeling very much optimistic. You know, it feels like things are light. You know, you have Capricorn, usually you guys are so deep. You guys are very deep and quite emotional and very sensitive. So, you know, feeling light on your feet, it's kind of something, it's like a hard earned thing for you guys. um but it's like I'm really getting some kind of fun energy with, because you are, yeah, it's almost like, like it almost feels like when you know like, let's say you are on the water, whether it's ocean or sea or whatever boat, and whatever lake or something, and you are on a boat, and you kind of free flow falling in the water. That's not sinking, that's like a deliberate plunging into something, like deep. And it feels very good because it was a deliberate choice. It's not that you have to go through by force or something, so you choose to do that. That's what I'm really feeling like. Literally this image is telling me that there's a literal version. It's like the free flow falling, but is into the water. And what does that mean is like that something emotionally you feel very clear. Emotionally you feel that things, you can make clear decision, because you can make clear decision, it feels very light. It doesn't feel like that you have to process so many thoughts in order to come to a conclusion, or not knowing where you are going, and you need to like overplow your brain and try to figure out what's going on. But things are coming to you very easy, because emotionally I feel like really you kind of, something you figured it out, and it makes you feel very, very happy and fun and light, relieved. The wheel always give me this kind of sense, relieved, fun, joy, this kind of, not joy specifically, but it's like a fun energy, like light foot energy. Okay, then we got, Phoenix in reverse. Yeah, it's like, that's what I was trying to say. It doesn't feel like very, it's not like that you're rising above or rising from the ashes or something, like you are bruised and battered and you are like rising, it's like a wounded warrior. I don't think it's that. I don't think, if it is that, maybe this is not the reading for you. This reading is like, I'm feeling like somebody who just figured out some kind of emotional dilemma you were in, or something that it was in front of you but you couldn't really see the full picture of it, or something that you were kind of confused about, doubtful about, any kind of, whether it's a person related or situation related, that kind of things. But it kind of, that consumed like all of your brain CPU. But right now you figured it out, and it feels very light, because now your CPU, your mind was running at 98% of usage, and now it's running at like 2% of usage. So now you have so much free space that you can do other things, and it feels very light. So Phoenix in reverse with the ethereal, it feels like that you are coming to a new territory of your life, because of this emotional relief. But it doesn't feel like a war. It doesn't feel like you have to fight every day. It doesn't feel like a battle. It doesn't feel like that you have to rise above and prove yourself. That kind of heavy hearted scorpionic, deep scorpionic energy, that's not the case here. Because there is, look at this dragonfly. I don't know, this dragonfly is making me very happy. um Buffalo, which is like your energy, Capricorn. Buffalo with dragonfly. I'm gonna take this together. What a beautiful, yeah, you are. You are really seeing things. You are so clear about what you're gonna do. Now you are so clear about what you're gonna do next. You are feeling more like very grounded. You are feeling like what you wanna do. There is some sense of like a vision is kind of coming to you, and you know how to. Buffalo is all about not only like the thunder is like a spiritual, but buffalo is like a rock solid. So they know how to translate this spiritual message into something that they can materially access. So that kind of practicality is coming, but this practicality doesn't come from only materialistic understanding of realism. This practicality is coming from understanding spiritual, because dragonfly is like, to me, even though it's an air sign, To me, this dragonfly is ether. Seriously, dragonfly is like a complete, like you are kind of you are kind of floating in like above a plane of human, like 3D plane, a little bit above of that. So there is like a, your perspective is changing, but at the same time you are so grounded. How to change, like whatever change in perception is you are downloading, you are getting, how to make this into something feasible, that so that you and the people, other people can benefit out of it. So you are thinking about how to maybe invest into a, how to open up entrepreneurship, or how to make a new, new, how, whether it's a relationship, how to go about it, or whether it's a move, how to go about. There is a practicality that's coming with the spiritual ethereal kind of sense of existence. So you are kind of, your emotional understanding that whatever you figured it out, it's really giving you a lot of self-confidence and focus. I'm also getting focus, thoughtfulness, pensiveness, like, very vision, and all that. At the same time, your feet is on the ground, your feet is not hanging in the air. So there is a heavy groundedness with the buffalo. This is so beautiful energy. And the rabbit, of course, rabbit in reverse. You don't, when you have buffalo, you don't want to be a rabbit. It's like, I feel like you have been quite skeptical, maybe before, past few months, it could be a year. You have been very skeptical about your situation. You need not, you always felt like, no matter, you couldn't really express yourself too much, because you felt like you could be on the chopping board. You could be, there is a little bit of vulnerability, unsure of yourself, like insecurity a little bit, and not, not that kind of fear of not being understood by others. So kind of hiding yourself, kind of being, presenting yourself a little timid, or little, like softer than you are, little, like humbler than you are, like, too much of humility, those kind of things. That thing is, it's like, it's just fading away. Because right now you are in a very much in a buffalo kind of energy. You are very pensive, you are very grounded. Like, this is something, this like a changing, that's what it, from nothing to everything. You feel like that, there is a lot of, you want it to be fair, you want it to be cute, you want it to be lovable. At the same time, you feel like you constantly sacrificing yourself on a certain emotional fundamental basis. You have been sacrificing yourself. It felt like that you are not really truly yourself, because you really want to be lovable. It's not like attention seeking kind of love, but you want to be gentle and everything. But at the same time, did not feel like you are fully potential, like fully expressing yourself. So it felt like that everything you are kind of given on the charity of others, and you don't like that, but you kind of accepted that, you kind of went with it. But right now you are like making your own path in a very concrete way. And it felt like that whatever was not, you couldn't focus on, couldn't visualize, you couldn't vision, like, put it in a vision board, that what you want and all that. It felt like you kind of, were like not satisfied, but kind of went with the minimal, like, whatever you get, that kind of approach. To now you are like, no, you know what, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that something is opening up in me, something is asking for the little bit of extension or expansion in me, and I'm gonna go with it. And you are kind of walking in the little bit higher plane than the human 3D plane, and you are trying to utilize that perspective, trying to utilize that spiritual and emotional healed kind of clarity, and try to make it in a something very grounded, something very practical, usage of it. So it's like that, and it's this transaction, this transition, how you are using your newfound territory, newfound knowledge, wisdom, emotional healing, feeling, new door, and how you are using it to the practical basis. In this transition, gonna give you a lot of things that you always dreamed of, but never really thought that you could actually avail it, you could actually go after it, you could actually have it. But now it's that, just by doing that, just by following this transition, you are gonna get everything that almost you wanted, or you always wanted. That's the thing. It's like, you know not necessarily you deliberately want it on a conscious mind, but your emotion, your that's why you felt that something is missing before, something just, with the rabbit before in reverse, it's like you felt like something, you are being everything, you are trying to do everything, but something is missing, the sense of void was there. That kind of, now this void gonna be filled with a lot of achievement and a lot of things you are gonna be drawing to your life. All right, so now see, these are the energy based. Now see what we have in terms of situation. Okay, we got Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. This came together, put it together. Ten of Cups. I'm not gonna take this. Four of them came. Should I? Or no? Okay, and Page of Pentacles in reverse. Let's get to this. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you could quite really, like, again, you could not express yourself. You could not express yourself fully. I would not say that you could not express yourself totally, but I think that's not true. You express yourself in whatever way, but that's like a percentage of your total personality. And you want it to be completely very vocal, very expressive, but you feel like that people will judge you. Oh wow, I'm getting this. People will judge you that you are money oriented. I don't know why I'm getting that. This is not even that cup, this is Nine of Cups. I'm getting that you could not express yourself totally because you thought that people will think that you are money oriented when you actually wanted to express your emotion. But you thought if you express your emotion, they will take you as extremely materialist person. Where I'm getting that? Very interesting. That's what I'm getting from this card. I never got this from this card. Yeah, it's like that's what you felt, and it kind of made you feel almost you did not like that part of yourself as well. That whenever you think like, whenever you feel that you are too materialistic, or people say that, oh Capricorn, you are too materialist, you don't like that word somehow. You don't like to be associated with, you don't like to be associated with money, or going after like digging, gold digging, this and that. Like, you don't like to be associated with like too much like money oriented mentality. You don't like that. Your success, you like to be associated with a kind of person who success in life through their generosity, through their emotional openness. But you feel like the moment you are going to express yourself, people are going to automatically connect that expression with your like kind of materialistic approach. I don't know where I'm getting that. That's you have been feeling with the Queen of Pentacles and Two of Cups. Yeah, there is a this pentacle. That's why maybe this pentacles is. I feel like there could be, this could be a person related. Like a little bit of, I feel like the Two of Cups. There is this sense that I think this coming from the person, maybe person, the people that you are very close with. You really, oh, they said not all people. Okay, so I think the person, there is one person or maybe couple of people who are new to your life, who were new to your life, and you already found a kind of synchronicity with them, kind of frequency vibing, and you really wanted to be, it doesn't have to be romantic or anything, it's just a very good bonding, and you wanted to be harmonized with them, you wanted to harmonize with them, you wanted to be open, you wanted to be so, like, like very open, honest spirit bond. But you felt like something to do with money is gonna interrupt or corrupt this connection if you open your mouth. I don't know where I'm getting this. Really, okay, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you okay, you felt that even if you express yourself too much, it's gonna be like they're gonna feel like that you don't really care about the connection. All you care about your pentacle, your stability, your success, and you kind of hide that. Because of that, because you wanted such a harmonized relationship with them, so you kind of hide that, and because you were hiding that, it did not let you express you fully, because you thought that you are going to be perceived different than who you truly are. So there is a lack of trust I'm getting, Capricorn. I'm almost running to this Scorpio, I don't know why. Maybe you have some strong Scorpio placement, or somewhere in your energy, and I feel like that's why you, because of that fear that you will be misunderstood, you even though you hold this desire to really find some kind of equilibrium, equity, like based relationship with people, close people who just came to your life new, who do not know you from years and years. And I'm also getting that you are the person who, you, in order to really know you, one has to be with you for a long period of time in order to really know you, because you reveal yourself through your daily being, not like one day you revealed everything. You reveal yourself through the way you react to day. So in order to know you, one has to be with you for quite a long time in order to really know you. So this group of people, or one person, they came new to your life, and you wanted to harmonize with them, you wanted to have a spiritual soul bond, like really equal bond. But you felt that if you express your emotion, you will be misunderstood. Because of something, they will take you as materialistic person, even though that's not your intention. So you kind of hide, you did not open your mouth at all. Okay. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, yeah, this is a lot of emotion here. This is a lot of emotion here. Yeah, I'm getting that, with the buffalo and dragonfly, because Ten of Cups came. The way your energy right now, I really feel that now you can visualize, now you feel more comfortable expressing yourself, because something, you gained a certain sense of confidence, you gained a certain sense of communication clarity within your head, within your mind. Now you feel confident that if you express yourself, it's gonna only people, this person or group of people, they will hear the acute, like pure emotion that comes out of it, they will not misinterpret. Before you were fearful, so that fear came from a little bit of self-doubt, Capricorn. Also self, maybe you thought yourself as materialistic, so you kind of projected that thought onto others, that other will also see you in that way. So you kind of, out of that fear, you couldn't express anything. But now you have gone through a certain sense of emotional healing, and you feel like if you express yourself, it's gonna be, is they are going to be in tune with your emotion, they are not going to be misjudge you, they are not going to be misunderstand you. That sense of confidence, that sense of trust is coming back to you. And that's why you feel like this dragonfly and buffalo, you feel like lot of things before which felt like impossible and kind of hinder to your to making it happen, hindrance to making it happen. Now it feels like possible. You can actually see in your, like a visible vision, that it actually can happen in real life, and you can actually enjoy that kind of fulfillment. You can actually enjoy those kind of things that you wanna, whether you wanna be with some kind of person, whether you wanna have, make some kind of prosperity to you, bring some kind of prosperity, material prosperity to your life. By having this emotional depth, you feel like things are possible. Page of Pentacles in reverse with the rabbit in reverse. Look at this, Capricorn. When like before, when you were like this rabbit, could not express things, you are just trying to manage things, trying to be lovable, trying to be just, you just did not want anybody to misunderstand you. You just didn't want to give any kind of wrong impression, because you feel like your communication does not, the way you communicate, your words does not match with your actual feelings. So you kind of choose not to spell anything. So because of that, you kind of, there's kind of hidden personality there. You couldn't express yourself completely. And look at that, because in past you feel like even a Page of Pentacles, which is like just an initiation of some kind of thing, it felt like too much. You feel like even a little project, it felt like impossible. You feel like, oh my god, I won't be able to do it. Oh, this is too much. I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to focus. I won't be able to follow through. I won't be able to do that. You couldn't have that confidence to start any kind of project or any kind of initiation, whether towards a person, whether towards some kind of project, whether towards some kind of living situation, anything, any kind of changes, any kind of initiation, any kind of realistic changes and action. You feel like you won't be able to do it because you did not have that confidence. There's a lot of confidence was really hit rock bottom right there. So even Page of Pentacles, which is the initiation of action, initiation of reality based action, you felt intimidated by even the small amount of work or more small amount of kind of action that you need to take in a make something happen. Okay, hold on. Okay, all right, so let's see what's next. Let's get another layer. Okay, we got Empress in reverse and Six of Wands came together. Excuse me. Page of Pentacles again, but this time upright. Hierophant. Three of Swords in reverse. One more for Three of Swords. Okay, so then we got Five of Pentacles and the Star in reverse. Okay, so let's get into this. So we got Empress in reverse and Six of Wands. Six of Wands is Jupiter in Leo, which is like like Leo is all about creativity, self-expression, creativity, confidence. These are the three main characteristics of Leo. Jupiter in Leo, can you imagine that? Magnifying those things, magnifying those areas like in a exponentially. And that's what's happening. That's what's no wonder from nothing to everything, even though it may feel like too big to be true, but it is happening. It is happening. Like by doing this, just by understanding this little thing, that you just understanding how to communicate and have that confidence in your communication, so people will not take your words and misjudge you. People will understand the words same way as you are uttering. Just by changing that tweak, so much of good things is coming to you. Empress in reverse with the Six of Wands. What I'm getting here, Capricorn, and this came Nine of Cups underneath Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you feel that you have to be. I'm getting this with this Empress. You felt before that you have to be this magnetized, charming, almost like you saw yourself as an object. You almost felt like that you have to be this perfect aura. You have to be this perfect being in order for things to come to you. And if you are not, then you are good for nothing. So it's like extremism. And with the Empress, and you really thought that, you felt like, and you feel like, no, nobody is coming to you. Then you feel like, okay, if nobody is coming to me, that means there is something wrong. People may take me. So you felt very intimidated by that expectation, that what you need to be in order to really be loved by people, in order to really be accepted by people, and really be seen by people who you are. You feel like you have to be this charming aura. I'm getting, it's almost like you have to be this glowing jellyfish, so that you attract this people come to you. But if and then you feel like when people, you feel like, oh, I'm not gonna say anything because I want to be this like charming and like glowing diva, and not diva in a not like that way, like aura. And then you feel like, if I open my mouth, they will see that I am actually this and that. They are gonna see all my flaws, and they are gonna run away. So that kind of mentality put paused on your communication, and it did not really help to grow the connection that you wanted to grow, and all these other things that you wanted to bring in your life. But now you are like, now I know what's happening. I know that I need to change that. I don't have to be this perfect aura sitting on the couch and attracting other. I need to be on my supreme, like, I need to just hike up. I need to just like gain it, like this creativity, self-confidence, and self-expression. I'm just gonna boost that three things with all my spiritual download that I'm getting, emotional clarity that I'm getting, and I'm just gonna boost that it. And that's all I need. I don't need to be sitting pretty and charming to attract things. I need to be in a nutshell. You are realizing that you are absolutely perfect. If you just say things with utter honesty and with utter confidence in yourself, people will take your word as it comes out of your mouth. They are not going to misinterpret it, because you are going to say it with true intention. But if you hold some kind of negativity towards yourself, some kind of doubt towards yourself, we always will have doubt. If we have no doubt, we are going to be like divine body. But working through doubts is how we bring out our experience, and we grow through that. So right now your growing phase is like you're realizing what you need to be in order to really communicate thoroughly with people, and that will give you a lot of freedom to express, and that will bring a lot of pentacles, a lot of love, a lot of stability to your life. Next thing, look at this Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles right under Two of Cups and the Wheel, and that's where the things gonna change. That's gonna light-hearted energy that I was telling, that light feet energy I was saying in the beginning. That's what's coming. Page of Pentacles, I feel like you are gonna communicate, you are gonna start communicating, especially with people that you kind of held back your communication. You are gonna start communicating, you're gonna start opening up. It's not gonna be a saga epic essay that you're gonna write to them. It's gonna be very simple, but it's gonna be filled with self-confidence. It's gonna be filled with that belief that you are gonna people gonna take you, people gonna hear you, they are gonna hear you, they're not gonna misjudge you. So it's gonna come from self-knowledge, it's gonna come from self-trust, and also self-healing, and it's some kind of confidence. It's gonna be you are gonna start it smoothly. It's not gonna be some kind of 4 hours long, high definition widescreen, like some kind of epic movie. It can be just as simple as home movie, or just as simple as very low budget indie movie. As long as you are expressing yourself, that's what matters, how truthfully you are expressing, so that other people can feel what you are trying to say. So you are gonna come from that kind of small scopes, and you are kind of go with that. You don't have giant thing, grand narrative in your mind. You just have this honesty that gonna come, the self-confidence that you are like right now exhibiting. It's gonna come through this kind of small package. Hierophant, you see, hierophant, like, I don't know, this card never, I'm telling you, this card hardly gave me any kind of good impression. Because look at this, it's like this is, it feels like this Scientology. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. It feels very rigid, it feels like some kind of doctrine, the way they picture it. But right now I'm looking at it, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a big, I don't know whether it's a oak tree or willow tree or ash tree, and the root is going deep and deep, and the picture is transparent, and we are seeing the root is going so deep, and there is no leaf on the tree. So what is telling me, right under coming after Ten of Cups and the dragonfly and the buffalo, this hierophant is your faith in yourself. Your root is going so deep. You are touching this like ancestral knowledge of self-belief, ancestral knowledge of like healing power. You are very, right now your energy is so beautiful, Capricorn. Like that tree, just imagine, just close your eyes and imagine, it's like a empty landscape, a tree, like old tree, hundreds and hundred years of old tree, and you can see that how deep their roots are reaching. It's touching the center of the earth and drawing the wisdom from that and bringing it up in their stems, and now it's going up above the soil, and the branches is kind of spreading across. There is no leaf, but things are kind of flowing. That's what I'm getting with the Hierophant. I don't know, this is a very specific image I got. I never got good impression of this. This is like, oh my god, with whip and all that, what is this? And I don't know, it's like, it gives me a, I don't know. Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling like, that there is a deep sense of ancestral knowledge, and it just, that image is everything. Just picture that image, and however whatever you feel, that's what energy is you are gonna embody. And look at this Page of Pentacles, right after Page of Pentacles and Rabbit, because he couldn't express. There's a lot of like heartache was there, but you did not allow yourself to feel, because you feel like, oh my god, it's too much. You did not. There is a lot of heartache, there is a lot of pain, a lot of feel like abandoned, like people just abandoning you or this and that, but you never really feel those emotions. You never really, you felt heartache, but you never really dealt with those emotions. Three of Swords in reverse, you never really let it heal at the time, because you feel like you're just too much, and all you feel is like Five of Pentacles. Mercury in Taurus is like thinking. Mercury is all about how you think, and you feel like, I don't have enough, I don't know, everybody's gonna just, even the dog gonna bark at me and throw me out, that kind of lot of like your confidence levels were like down the hill, and you feel like there is, like a lack, you did not even, you couldn't trust in spirituality, you couldn't trust in universe message, you couldn't trust in, you were not healing because there's a lot of things, because you couldn't express yourself, and without expression, without really being who you are, then if you're resonating with this, that's very crucial to you. If you do not express the complete self of yourself, something just die during that non-expression and separation process, and you are kind of dying inside. Your emotion, your love, your feelings, your emotion, everything was kind of dying slowly, and you feel like you are not good enough, people don't really gonna accept you, and you feel like, like you cannot heal. That's the, there's, you went to a rock bottom, that I can tell. Even though I'm telling you, in the beginning I said that it's not like feelings, but maybe you did not feel like that constant, like torture, but you felt that something, you're like sinking. So now you're kind of, now you're emotional clarity is coming, emotional, you figured it out, that why it is, it's not that people are actually bad to you, people are not, it was all in your projection because you felt inadequate with yourself. So now you figured it out, what is the main problem. So the moment you figure that out, everything seems possible, everything seems like new charm. Okay, Sagittarius. Oh, I don't know why I said that. Alright. Okay. Capricorn. Let's get some oracle message. And I'm gonna get one invitation and one for medicine. Invitation means that universe wants you to embrace this energy right now, which is like middle world 36 broken down to 9, very spiritual word number. And another one I'm gonna create is medicine, which is universe is asking you to get rid of that or heal from that energy immediately if you can, and start focusing on that. So okay, so let's, okay, we got two. I usually only take one for this kind of. We got coyote and we got magic. Okay, so 3 3. Oh god, 3 3, which is like 6 double. This is the master number, and 12 broken down to 3. So a lot of 3, both of them are 3. 3 is all about creativity, Leo. See? 3 is all about child, which is expression of self-expression, creativity, confidence. Alright, I'm gonna read it from the book, so give me a second. It is 6. Okay. 36 is invitation. The middle world shows up when conditions are favorable to your undertaking. Do not hesitate, move forward, as heaven and earth are smiling upon you. The time is right, so be expedient, but mindful of not being reckless. The world is your playground, and what would require great effort at any other time can be accomplished with ease right now. See? Dragonfly. What I said, you're floating on the different plane and you're bringing, it's like that's, it doesn't feel like feelings, it doesn't feel like you have to battle, you have to fight. It's gonna come, all these things, from nothing to everything. This is a huge breakthrough, but it's gonna come to you very ease. It's gonna feel very ease because middle world, you're guided. Right now, it's the energy is absolutely perfect for getting to this energy right now. Okay, so we have to, then we have 33 as your healing, like a medicine. Let's see what 33 say. Okay, medicine, magic. Have you forgotten that you live in a world that is infused with magic? Perhaps you have become cynical and think you have to create your life all by yourself with no help from others. It's time to remember your relationship to source, for you are a part of the story of the world, a living spark of spirit living on earth for this short time as an emissary of light. If you look back over your life, you will find many instances instances in which your actions alone were not the cause of out of the blue coincidence that led you to the new relationship, job, or other important moment on your journey. So now, do you stay in this awareness? The answer is simple. If you can be as little child and cultivate that wondrous curiosity, you will see the magic again and be amazed. Remember, magic is real and it's in everything. Six of Wands. Again, Leo. Be creative, be child, be believe. Like other day I was reading this mythology book, like folklore and mythology about Ireland, and one of the it's there's one line that was spoke to me, said like fairies were they're talking about fairies and everything, and they said that you know the our visible world is just a skin. Once you pierce through, then you see all this magic where you dance, where you laugh. Those things they need not say, that's how I interpreted it. Love, where you actually, sink into the water and dance and float. And we go to those places through our dreams, through our magic, through our when we drift in our thoughts, and when we believe that magic is possible. So it's like that kind of understanding. The coyote. Coyote is another one. So I'm just gonna read that. 12. Okay. So, medicine coyote. Are you being seduced by what you think you desire? Could it be that the more superficial, sparkly, shiny aspect of your ambition led you in this moment? Perhaps you feel that in order to get what you desire, you have to compromise yourself. See? Compromise, rabbit. You thought that. Control others or manipulate situation to ensure your goal is met. Coyote howls in the shadows to remind you that this may be the lesson too painful to learn. Beware the shadow waters right now. Something or someone might pretend to be deep, but that doesn't make them so. No matter how seductive their superficial trait and how beautiful or sparkly they appear, all the glitters they will not turn up gold, no matter how many wishes you make to change that. Okay, so it's saying that while you are focusing on your own thing, maybe there will be some people who does not have good intention for you in their mind. So you know I'm not saying that be suspicious, because being suspicious not gonna help, but I feel like just focus on your own healing with this buffalo and dragonfly, and be in tune with your intuition. If you feel like some people around you and you feel like you're not getting good energy, good vibe, try to avoid right now. Try to avoid, because right now you don't have to deal with that right now. Right now, this is your moment, because the middle world, this is saying this is your moment, so stay focused. This change is happening, and if you feel some kind of negativity from people, don't judge them, just don't deal with them right now. Maybe if they're really close people, if they're important in your life, maybe you can deal with it later on, but take a break and focus on your intuition. Okay, just stay grounded, focus on your root chakra. Root chakra will tell you everything, your gut will tell you everything, guide you through all the time. With the moon is actually our gut, so it's going to tell you everything. The wheel of fortune is coming from nothing to everything. This is a beautiful reading, Capricorn. I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you next time. Okay.